Divine Goddess Enlightenment, LLC. Okay? I have to give you a shout out right now. I thank you for giving that message, as I know it's never easy. Okay? I have talked about it many times, about the repercussions, okay, of people taking action on other people's children. And I guess people don't believe us when we say these things, right? But we are in the habit of breaking ancestral curses off of ourselves and our babies. And I keep saying, we are healers, right? Are always the first ones we heal are ourselves. So when I got into my spiritual journey and I knew people were working on my children and no one wanted to hear me, no one wanted to believe me, everyone thought I was crazy, right? Then to find out there were family members, people that even went so far as to want to be godparents of my children, that then turned out to be doing dark magic on them. I knew every attack that came, all right? I knew every single attack that came when it came to my children, because like you did say, I am an empath and I am extremely sensitive. If I can feel it for me, of course I can feel it for them. And so, while this was something I didn't talk about very much, because people were already trying to point me out to be crazy, these things are truly real. We truly feel the effects of what our children go through. We truly feel the effects of what our children go through, regardless of what anyone who is not spiritual wants us to believe. Our children are the closest thing to us. And like I said before, when we can't be attacked, they go for them. But I was always told when I started my spiritual journey, right, to protect myself and all those that I love and care for. I never sat here with a list of people that I loved and cared for. But let me tell you, when I do my intentions, when I do my grounding, when I do my energetic clearing, everything I do for me, I do for my person and my children and all we love and care about. Period. Because just like as you said, Divine Goddess, these attacks, when they go back, they go to individuals and those around them that they care for. And so while I have been saying, protect yourselves, stop doing these things, cover your babies, pray over your children, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. People think that they can just go and do a ritual. Now imagine the mindset of a person who thinks they can just go and do a ritual on someone's child. Let's put that out there first. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? What did a child do? Child's innocent. So let's just leave that there. But these attacks are real, okay? And anyone who is dealing with these things, I am sorry. Continue to pray over your babies. Know these attacks will pass. You know, this reader, I wanted to say thank you to her for giving this message, okay? Again, I've given it many times, but sometimes we need other readers to confirm. And I thank my ancestors for bringing this in clearly. Even narrowing it down to the sibling aspect of it. Even narrowing it down to that part was more than enough, was more than well, is what I heard. And I know my grandmother was using you, Divine Goddess, okay? I know this. She goes by Red. Her birthday is April 14th, 4/14, okay? And I know I could hear her talking to me about certain individuals through you. And I want to say thank you for being such a direct channel for spirit. Also, the thing that you said about the many, many nights of worry, the many, many nights. You see, I'm spiritual. So what some people might say, oh, that's a cold, I know it's something deeper. I know that spiritual illness, okay, or spiritual attacks are what causes physical illness. So when I have healthy children, I know when they're being attacked. So, spiritualists out here, Just to piggyback off of what this reader said, your children are protected. You've done well. Trust your intuition. And maybe this is just how God wanted it, you know? Some of us are just meant to have our babies, right? And live a different type of lifestyle. But you guys need to know that period, all right, of people attacking your children and trying to make you out to be the bad guy. Because here's the thing, here's the narrative they wanted to paint. That all spiritualists were crazy, and so were their kids. But they had to do work on the children, understand? Just like they had to do work on you. You've proven that to be wrong. And these readers are proving that nothing will happen to your children either. Nothing will happen to your children that God is not warranting. And for these babies that the Most High is protecting, you know, y'all need to know, He ain't playing. I'm trying to tell you, Most High ain't playing. You see this, right? There's going to be some Most High ain't playing. Ambulance. As I'm talking, somebody out there has made the Divine extremely upset. And that's all I got. But thank you, Divine Goddess, again, for your message of truth and clarity. And I wanted to tell you, many people cannot do what you do. Many people are not brave enough to give the message that you just gave. And I want to thank you personally, okay? My ancestors want to thank you personally. And they say that you have something great coming. Continue to do your life's work and continue to know that you are making the Divine extremely proud. I love you. Have a good one.